Hey, I'm Bob. Been totally blind since birth, and I'm into Power Rangers. Holding the box set from Shout Factory in my hands yet again. We're talking about Season 1, Episode 47 today. This one's called Reign of the Jellyfish, and it aired on February 16th in 1994 for the first time. I'd see this one during the summer of 94 when I was catching up on Season 1's reruns while I was in Memphis. So I'd get up at around 6:30 and I'd watch these episodes during weekdays during summer vacations. So yeah, I was really into the show apparently. So this episode just goes to show you how different things were in the 90s. The kids are bringing things to school that they're going to put into a time capsule. They're going to bury it, and of course, in 100 years from 1994, the thing's going to be opened. So Billy has made a computer with the newest software to show them what technology was like. Kimberly's brought some clothes to show them what fashion trends in the 90s were like. And Rita's upset because no one considered to put her picture in the time capsule, so she's going to get awfully petty and send a monster down to Angel Grove called the Jellyfish Warrior. And yes, I wish Hasbro would make that. We'll get into what he can do a bit later on. So Bulk and Skull, they're making this ginormous sandwich they want to throw in there. And of course, the Putties are eventually sent down. Squat and Babu, they take the time capsule. Rita's kind of ticked off at them because she doesn't want it up in the palace cluttering up things. She just wanted her picture put in there, so she's not too happy with those two. Jellyfish Warrior, he gets sent down to Angel Grove, and this guy would be a fun monster to add to the Lightning Collection because he has these tentacles on one of his hands that you could make him super articulate, I guess. And he's got this umbrella he fights with. So you could have, fully articulated tentacles. He could have an umbrella accessory. He fired these energy blasts from his fingers. He also fired a toxic spray from the palm of his hand, I think. So you could have several blast effect pieces to include with this monster. So yeah, he's a fish themed monsters. I always loved those when I was a kid. And so the Rangers have to go back to the command center after a minute or so because he can fire this toxic spray that can eat through their suits. Zordon and Alpha spray their suits with the chemical coating. They get right back into action, and now they're a match for him. But he's got super putties that are fighting alongside him. And I don't know if we'll ever get those in the Lightning Collection, but I'd kind of like to see them. I don't know if they'd have a different texture. Probably not. Maybe they'd be a repaint of the run-of-the-mill Putty Patroller. I have no idea what Super Putties look like, but I mean, heck yeah, bring them on in the Lightning Collection as well. So after some fighting, the jellyfish, he sends him to his dimension, but Zack blasts him out of there with his power axe. And you know how it goes. The monster grows, the Dinozords are summoned. I love this particular fight because the Rangers are having to fight jellyfish in their individual Zords. And Zack, he freezes jellyfish, and they go into Megazord mode. And this jellyfish monster, man, he's a fast one. He can teleport all around the battlefield, but of course the Rangers eventually destroy him with the Power Sword Slash, and Rita has one of her headaches because she has lost yet again. And of course the episode ends with Bulk and Skull. They finally manage to make their Bulk Witch, as they call it, but I think it gets all over them. The time capsule's already buried because the Rangers, having the highest grades in the class, they get to bury the time capsule. I guess they had to do that after school hours, so that's just one more project they had to work on. Man, they're like everywhere at once in the show. All kinds of extracurricular activities that they're involved in. Pretty good group of kids, those Power Rangers. This was one of my favorite episodes because of the fights. Jellyfish and all the fish-themed monsters are some of my favorites. I don't know if I have a preference for fish-themed monsters. I just like all of the monsters in Mighty Morphin and beyond. So whenever they show up in the Lightning Collection, it is always a treat to see what they look like in my own way for the first time. So hopefully we'll get Jellyfish Warrior one of these days. And that'll do for episode 47. And next time we're going to be talking about Plague of the Mantis. Well, that'd be another cool monster to add, but we'll talk about the Mantis next time. May the power protect you. Have a great day, and I'll hear you later.